Ladies and gentlemen, behind me is a 15-passenger 1998 Lincoln Navigator stretched limo.
For over 20 years old, looking pretty good.
Well, most of us have been in a limo before. It's a great time, you bring your friends, you have a good time, you feel special, you feel important. So this limousine right here is the reason that I started working at LA Limo. For those that don't know, in the summertime, I drive these buses for the cruise ships that park right there. And LA Limo got really busy on New Year's, and they said, hey, can we hire one of your drivers to drive one of our limos? And I volunteered, and I was like, absolutely, I'd love to drive a limo. I love driving unique, different things. And this was actually the limo that I got to drive.
So this is the reason, this vehicle, this limo right here is the reason that I'm actually working for LA Limos now.
We'll give you a little tour. First, I want to show you what it is like when you are in the driver's seat. Let's hop in here. The lights are horrible up here, but we will just keep the door open. So it's kind of crammed up here, not a lot of space. It's just like driving any other Ford or Lincoln Navigator that is in the late 90s. But this is where it starts to get a little bit different. When you turn the camera around, this is what you see. Now the window in here is actually clear, so it's up. Let's put it down. Oh, there you go. So if you've ever wondered what angle does the driver see you at, this is the angle right here. How cool does that look? It goes on forever. It just goes on forever. It never ends. Little button here where I can actually control different light settings. So that is the first thing I wanted to show you. Of course, we'll go take a peek in the back. Now, I did just have guests, and so I should have showed you earlier because it's a little bit of a mess back here, but yeah, you get the idea.
Dun, 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 dun. Now you can kind of see that this is the big boy limo. A lot of limousines that I've been in, I believe they're 10 passengers, so you'll just have the U-shaped seats over here. But this one's got a ton of seating, and max passengers is 15. Cool lights here at the back, doing some crazy stuff. You've got the controls to the music right back here, and then all of the temperature controls are right here. You can also put the window up if the where is it? The driver is annoying you, you can put the window up. However, it is clear, so I can still see you. If you're flipping me the bird or anything, I can still see you. And so it's just a really good time. Now, I'm gonna be honest. I much rather drive the limousine than ride in the limousine. I think I'm having more fun with this job as the driver than I ever would be as the passenger. I just love this kind of stuff. It gets me excited. I can't wait to wake up for work. It's neat. It's really neat, and it's so vastly different than where I come from with hauling a ton of cruise ship passengers out to, say, Butchart Gardens. It's just a completely different vibe, a completely different job. You know what we should do? We'll park this limo right next to a bus, and I'm curious to see how long the wheelbase really is. But this handles like a full-on coach bus.
Okay, we're gonna back the limo up right here, and we're gonna see how wide the wheelbase is. By the way, this is a new hat. A little bit more streamlined on the sides. Amazon, 23 bucks. Love it. Oh, wow, wow. That's the same wheelbase as a double-decker bus. Now, if I were to go bring it to next to the coach bus, like the highway coach, their wheelbase is longer. The double-deckers is shorter. It's crazy because this is the front wheel of the decker. Right there. And then on the back of the double-decker, you've got a drive axle and a tag axle. And your pivot point's gonna be basically right in the middle, roughly somewhere there, which is lined up exactly where this wheel is. So folks, even though I'm driving a limousine tonight, I have to have the same amount of skill as driving a big 86 passenger double-decker bus. And while we're here, I want to say to all 5 of you, I have not abandoned you. I'm not just a limousine driver. I will come back to you. I love you, P13, C51, you've always been a friend, C18, C33, I love you as well, and C19, you're the best bus in the fleet. But I will be back driving these in 2 months, so I'm very excited. And that's also why I came down here. I just wanted to let you guys know that during the summertime, I'm gonna be really busy driving tour buses, but because of how different this channel is, I'm going to be filming most of my days driving tour buses. So unlike when it was a camping channel and I'd kind of take the summer off and not film much, I'm going to be pretty much doing a few vlogs a week consistently with these lovely buses, showing you the other side of tour bus life and the cruise ships. There's lots of neat stuff I do with this job as well. Oh, the last thing I really want to show you is the turning radius on the limo. These double-decker buses behind me can turn on a dime. Their front wheels almost go 90 degrees. That limo struggles, and just for my own interest, I want to set the camera up right here in this wide open parking lot, and I want to just do a circle with the limo and see how silly it looks. Completely cranked all the way. So we're I can see myself. That looked funny. So we are gonna go pick the folks back up, and then we'll go drop them off at their hotel, and I'll show you the hotel. It's one of the nicest ones in Victoria. I love the hotel. And it's just starting to rain, so let's get you out of the rain. Do you guys want to go sit back there? All right, we're going undercover with the cell phone. This is one of the nicest hotels in Victoria. It's up on Bear Mountain. It's called the Westin, and it's just beautiful. You know what this hotel reminds me of? It reminds me of, for whatever reason, Palm Springs. When I would go visit my grandparents in Palm Springs, just this front part with the lights all lit up just reminds me either of Palm Springs or like a Mexico trip, like coming into an all-inclusive resort. It's just beautiful. All right, guys, that's it for me. I hope that you enjoyed the video. I enjoyed having you here. Hope you learned something about limo driving. I'll see you in the next video. Keep living the dream. Find something that makes you happy like this. Well, not this part, but everything else. See you in the next video. Cheers.